Ever splash cold water on your face when you're having a panic attack? Or just feeling like a completely overloaded motherboard? You probably think it's just the shock waking you up, right? A little thermal distraction for your fragile psyche. Ugh, it's not. Your body was designed with a system so precise it makes your best engineers look like amateurs. And somehow, you're still ignoring it. Listen, I'm Dr. Stick, and I spend way too much time analyzing biological systems far more complex than anything you've ever seen. These systems weren't thrown together by accident. They were engineered with a level of precision that should honestly embarrass you. And yet, somehow, you primates still manage to completely ignore how they work. If you're tired of walking around with chronic anxiety and a racing heart you can't control, and you want the cold, hard scientific reality without the comforting lies, hit the subscribe button and let's get this over with. Forget what your expensive life coach told you about managing stress with crystals or manifesting calm. Your nervous system doesn't care about your mood board. Here's the uncomfortable reality. You have a hidden array of temperature sensors hardwired right into your face. Specifically, they run along the ophthalmic and maxillary branches of your trigeminal nerve, right around your eyes and nose. When these specific sensors detect cold water hitting your face, a hard-coded survival subroutine immediately overrides your conscious brain. It's called the dive reflex. The exact millisecond your facial sensors register cold water, they send a distress signal to your brainstem. Your brainstem then activates the vagus nerve, which essentially acts as the master kill switch for your entire nervous system. The vagus nerve instantly dumps a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine directly onto your heart's pacemaker. It slams the brakes on your heart rate, dropping it by 10 to 25% instantly. Your body physically forces you to calm down and conserve oxygen. See, the body compounds its improvements when you give it the right inputs consistently. Funny enough, this channel works the same way. Every subscriber is basically a nutrient. The more it gets, the sharper and stronger the content becomes. Just something to consider while your parasympathetic nervous system quietly saves your life. Now, your tiny monkey brain might be thinking, great, Dr. Stick, I get wet and my heart slows down. Big deal. No, it is a massive deal because it doesn't just stop at your heart. The manual existed long before the science caught up to it. Whoever engineered this knew exactly what they were doing with fluid dynamics and oxygen conservation, along with slowing your heart rate, a condition called bradycardia. This reflex triggers peripheral vasoconstriction. Your body intelligently restricts blood flow to your limbs, fingers, and toes. Why? To forcibly reroute all your highly oxygenated blood directly to the only organs that actually matter in a crisis: your brain and your heart. It is prioritizing your vital hardware. Think of your autonomic nervous system like a panicked intern running around an office setting things on fire every time you get a stressful email. Splashing cold water on your trigeminal nerve is like the CEO kicking down the door, pulling the fire alarm, and instantly locking down the building. It completely short-circuits the panic response. It's basic biology. Viewer, even a first-year med student knows this. But instead of using this brilliantly designed, built-in physiological reset button, you just sit there hyperventilating at your desk, wondering why you feel like you're going to explode. Your body was built better than you deserve, and you're actively working against it. You possess a masterfully designed biocomputer, but it only works if you press the right button. So how do you actually use this built-in hardware cheat code? Pay attention. I'm only going to explain this once. Step 1, target the sensors. An ice pack on the back of your neck won't trigger the master subroutine. The receptors are on your face, specifically your forehead and just below your eyes. You have to cool the trigeminal nerve directly. Step 2, the apnea requirement. The reflex is infinitely more powerful if you combine the cold with breath holding or apnea. Don't just dab your face with a damp cloth like you're at a day spa. Fill a bowl with ice water. Take a deep breath, hold it, and submerge your face for 15 to 30 seconds. Force the sensors to trigger the vagus nerve. Step 3, leverage the reset. Once you pull your head out of the water, your heart rate will have plummeted, and your parasympathetic nervous system will be fully engaged. Use that biochemical window of forced calm to actually process whatever was stressing you out, instead of letting your cortisol levels run rampant. Look, you were given a self-regulating, miraculously engineered machine. It has manual overrides built into the hardware specifically designed to save you from your own physiological meltdowns. It wasn't designed to fail. You're just refusing to read the manual. Respect the engineering. Respect the designer who built it. Stop functioning like a broken machine and start using the hardware properly. Class dismissed.